Where do you get your information, your political information from?
CNN, MSNBC, CNN Headline News, USA Today, New York Times, crooksandliars.com.
Different blogs, Blue NC, newspapers.
Well, I read the local Winston-Salem Journal. I also read the New York Times, and I read a handful of blogs like Blue NC.
CNN.com, MSNBC.com.
Read the New York Times from the internet. I also read the local paper.
I get information from the internet. I read the New York Times. I read the Wall Street Journal.
The newspaper.
Not our newspaper.
The Winston-Salem Journal.
Absolutely not. The Winston-Salem Journal.
NPR.
Absolutely NPR.
Magazines, from newspapers. I get information from talking with people. I get information from reading the gazillion kinds of reports that I as a legislator get.
Also just starting conversations with friends that are also interested in politics, just kind of just getting their views and why they think the way they think, and sometimes that helps to shape my views.
From just talking to people on the street.
Primarily through talking with people. I actually attend a lot of events. I go and talk with political leaders. I'm one of those folks who will pick up a phone and call my local representative and seek them out to sit down and talk with them. Because to me, that's the only way I'm going to get the best source of information, and hopefully what I'm getting at is the truth there, because you can read a lot and you can Google and search a lot and you don't really know what's out there. But if you sit down and hold them accountable, I mean, how I get my information politically is watching how those folks I've helped put into office are managing my vote.
Our school had a presentation by the Democrats and by the Republicans. They displayed all the candidates' information, and I think that's a good way for people that wouldn't seek out that information by themselves to know.
Majority of my information comes from the internet and also television.
I try and stay away from mainstream media because everybody involved in television lies. And it's basically who can say the most outrageous thing to get that airtime.
I don't watch any local TV because all the TV stations cover is murder, so don't really care about that, unless it's me.
I listen to Air America.
And The Onion.
And The Daily Show.
The pop-up thing that comes on AOL with all the different headlines, like the 5 different pages you can look through, and they usually have headlines of political things. Sometimes when you're catching MTV and they have those commercials like rock the vote, random things, those inform you of what's the hot button issue. When they have those candidate things, those inform me.
Mostly online, actually.
Facebook, when people invite you to groups on Facebook. MySpace, because they have a lot of things for candidates online like that. The Colbert Report.
Sometimes the blogs I usually check for accuracy.
You never can really trust anybody on the internet because any jerk can post anything.
Mainly, a dozen or so news and also commentary websites, both left-wing and right-wing, because I like to know what the other side, quote-unquote, is saying about the same issues.
Basically, it's just try and get as much multiple sources as possible and then make my own informed decision.